Hey guys. So this is obviously not something that I planned to do tonight, but I wanted to make a quick video and just sort of talk about what I'm feeling. So it's been almost 2 full weeks since the doctor submitted the approval for my surgery, or submitted for approval from the insurance company. And I was talking to a former employee who had the surgery a couple years ago, in 2017. And she was saying that it only took a week to get the approval back. So she suggested that I call Blue Cross Blue Shield. So I did, and they said that they received it, but that it can take up to 30 days to get the approval. And I was just like, dang, that's like crazy. I was like, well, do you see that I need to do anything? Like, where do we go from here? And she was like, you don't need to do anything. It's just sort of in like a queue or whatever. And as soon as they get to it, then they get to it. But she's like, it could take up to 30 days. And she's like, well, when are you having surgery? I'm like, I don't know. They're not going to schedule me a date until you guys approve it. She's like, oh, well, let me look at it. What surgery you're having, blah, 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 blah. Like, make sure she's looking at the right thing. And then she tells me that in the approval, it said a tentative date for March 7th. And the doctor's office obviously hasn't told me this because I think they don't want me to, plan for that and then have it not happen and then be upset. But I'm freaking out a little bit. It's been sort of this like far away feeling type thing. I don't really know how to describe it. I guess, like it almost feels like it's so far away, and like, I don't know. And now it's like, if I do have surgery on March 7th, that's 30 days away. And that's just like really fast. It feels like it just came up so fast. And so maybe that's why they don't want to tell me. But now I'm like kind of freaking out because, at work, we schedule out 3 weeks in advance. And like, I'm about to write that schedule the next week, Wednesday, midweek. And so I'm like, I need to know these things. So anyways, I don't know if anyone else who has, gone through this process, if, suddenly started freaking out when it like became like closer and like within 30 days of surgery type of thing. And, if you ever felt anything like this, I mean, obviously it's a huge, major life altering surgery. And I've known this, and, I was just sitting in bed, and I'm, laying in bed here, watching, more YouTube videos about the surgery and, other people's journeys and things, just trying to sort of get myself, prepped and find out. I'm still trying to learn, as much as I possibly can. And, all of the 5 things I wish I knew before surgery, those types of videos I've been watching a lot of. But it's like, it's here and it's happening. And I don't know, I'm just like getting nervous, and I'm a planner. I like to have everything planned out. And so, the lady on the phone was like, so, if it's a month from the day that they submitted, that's February 28th is when you can expect to, get the approval by. And I'm thinking to myself, like, that's not enough time to plan. Like, I you have your pre-surgery diet, and like, I'm just really hoping it doesn't take the full 30 days because like I need to know before then. So anyways, if this has happened to you, let me know in the comments down below. I don't know if this is normal. from people that I've talked to, you know, who work at my company and who have the same insurance, this doesn't sound like it's normal. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the doctor's office, the scheduler, or, you know, I forget what her title is, but she's been the one to actually like schedule the appointment with the surgeon, and she was the one who submitted for the approval. I'm going to email her and just be like, hey, so, you know, spoke to Blue Cross Blue Shield. They said tentative date. Like, how realistic is this? Because, you know, I mean, I have to like file for FMLA and short-term disability and, you know, all of those things. So, yeah, having a date in mind, I really need to know. Yeah, so it's exciting, but it's really nerve-wracking, and like I said, I'm freaking out a little bit. So just thought I would, you know, share that with everyone and sort of get it out there in the universe so that it's not just bottled up inside. And yeah, I hope everyone's having a wonderful week, and I will keep you all posted. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.